In every story of faith, there's a moment when life feels beyond repair, when the weight of years, pain, and loss becomes too much to carry. For Scott, that moment came about 6 months ago. A heart attack changed everything. His body weakened. His spirit, already fragile, seemed to give way. The strength to fight simply disappeared. Soon after, a letter arrived from the county treasurer. It wasn't just a notice of unpaid taxes. It was a final warning. Their home, the place that held every memory of his family, was about to be lost. But, truthfully, Scott had already been losing that home for years. 10 years earlier, his wife, the love of his life, passed away in that house. Since then, Scott hadn't changed a thing in her room. Not one picture, not one folded blanket. Grief had frozen time, and for a decade, he simply existed inside its walls, a prisoner of memory, standing still while life kept moving. Jonah, his son, was only 12 when she died. Now a young man, Jonah had grown up with the residue of pain and grief always tainting his confidence. He didn't have a job, a driver's license, nor any plan for the future. Social anxiety made the world outside feel impossible. So he stayed where it was safe, where his mother's memory lingered, in the home he was about to lose. But as their world began to crumble with bills unpaid, faith uncertain, and a home slipping away, something unexpected began to happen. Their church invited them to join 21 days of prayer. At first, it was just a commitment, a routine. But what started as a church practice soon became a turning point, a move of the Lord working quietly in their lives. This is the story of Jonah and Scott, a father and son, each carrying years of pain, stepping together into a season of prayer. Over 21 days, we watched faith awaken where loss had settled. We saw hearts softened, hope rekindled, and two lives slowly drawn back toward the God who still heals, still restores, and still writes new stories even after years of silence. This is more than a documentary about change. It's a journey of grace, prayer, and renewal. A witness to what happens when the Lord begins to make all things new.
I'm so excited to start that journey once I'm able to, play, and just playing my ukulele, learning how to play the guitar, because Bronson gave me a electric guitar, and I'm so grateful for that, and for music, and my passions. And speaking of passions, professional wrestling, I have a newfound appreciation of that, because I was taking it for granted, and letting my trauma and not wanting to leave the house and just wanting to be bedridden influence that. My childhood dream, being able to be out there in front of a crowd that just wants to see a good show, some cool characters. I get to be something that I am deep down and pull it out and be real authentic me, and just tell a story, because that's what I want to do, man. I just want to tell stories. I love art. I love putting smiles on people's faces and performing. So I love music. I love writing, and I love doing this. I'm so grateful I've been able to do this and hopefully inspire somebody out there with my story. It's nothing I ever thought I could possibly do. And to Rich and Debbie, I am eternally grateful for this. Because, finally getting to speak out about something I never thought I would speak out about, being molested, and that finding out those are the core issues of my addictions with lust and pornography and such, and just my whole life being turned upside down, with everything I've gone through. Not just that, I really hope that it's impacted somebody out there, whether it be friends, family, co-workers in wrestling, or future co-workers elsewhere, or just somebody that doesn't even know who I am. I never thought I would have to speak out about this, because I didn't realize the impact it had on my own life. And now I understand. God is a big influence, and I pray that you guys are on your own journeys of self-discovery and faith, because trust me, you never know what lies deep within. I didn't. And I just pray that my story was able to touch somebody out there, because that's all I want in life. That's all I've ever. That's why I choose these outlets like professional wrestling and music, because that's what means the most to me. I love doing this, and I'm so eternally grateful. It's a privilege and it's an honor. So thank you, anybody out there who's been listening to this and choosing to be a part of my journey personally. You'll never understand how grateful of that I am. I just appreciate you guys so much. To my friends, family, wrestling coworkers, and future coworkers, I love you. And anybody else out there who chooses to watch this, I love you. You guys take care. And I pray that you guys are able to have a great journey of discovery as well. Me and Cupcake, we're signing off now. Thank you.